When the brand Lamborghini is mentioned, what comes to mind? In the opinion of many, it's a symbol of wealth, elegance, and pleasure. Lamborghini has built high-end automobiles since its first 350 GT debuted at the 1964 Geneva Auto Show. Lamborghini aficionados will remember cars like the Miura for the rest of their lives. We have heard about the most expensive cars, the highest speeds, and so on. But did you know there are some amazing cars manufactured by Lamborghini that you might not have heard of before? In today's video, we will be discussing the most expensive and rarest Lamborghinis ever made. Stay tuned until the end of this video. Number 1 is a pure ghost that many have never heard of. The automobiles manufactured by this Italian automaker are groundbreaking, futuristic, and at times like nothing else ever made before. As a result, they've created some of the most valuable and sought-after automobiles in history. Here are the top 10 rarest and also expensive cars manufactured by Lamborghini. Number 10. Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. The Sesto Elemento looks like a car built by a mad scientist Lamborghini keeps locked in the basement only to let it loose on special occasions. It weighs just 2,200 pounds and is powered by the Gallardo screamer of a 5.2-liter V10, making 562 horsepower and 398 pounds per foot of torque. The Sesto Elemento, which translates directly as the sixth element, carbon was so light because of the amount of carbon fiber technology used for major parts, including the body, chassis, driveshaft, and suspension. It's, to our minds, the most spectacular Lamborghini yet, and only 20 of them were made. None of them are street legal. It sold out instantly, and the only one we've seen go back on the market so far had an asking price of $3 million. Number 9. Lamborghini Aventador J. Only one Lamborghini Aventador J exists, which is one more than the Jota P400. The Jota P400 was an off version of the Miura, built by Lamborghini's chief engineer, Bob Wallace, in his spare time. Unfortunately, it was crashed and burned to a crisp by a later owner, hence it's not on this list. However, the Aventador J channels the Jota P400 spirit of building the lightest Lamborghini possible. The roofless and windowless car uses the same V12 engine from the Aventador, making 691 horsepower, but the car weighs just 3,472 pounds. It's road legal, but anything unnecessary to the act of driving, like air conditioning and a stereo system, has been left out. Lamborghini claims it went from concept to reality in just 6 weeks, and it was then snapped up by an unnamed collector for $2.8 million back in 2012. Number 8. Lamborghini Veneno. You can't talk about rare Lamborghinis without bringing up the rarest of the rare. It's also the most extreme Lamborghini yet. The Veneno's 6.5-liter V12 engine generates 740 horsepower and 509 pounds per foot of torque, with the car sharing the same carbon fiber monocoque chassis as the Aventador, but that's just where the Veneno starts. It's a fighter jet for the road, complete with wings all over the show, although Lambo officially cites the styling as being its interpretation of a racing prototype built for the road. If you look carefully though, the new styling elements, you can see the rear arch design is a nod to the Countach. If there's any doubt about its fighter jet styling not being deliberate, Lamborghini unveiled the Veneno on an Italian naval aircraft carrier. Only 3 coupes were made and 9 convertibles. Number 7. Lamborghini Centenario. Only 40 Centenario models were made, 20 as coupes and 20 as convertibles. It was built to celebrate what would have been Ferruccio Lamborghini's 100th birthday in 2017, so Lamborghini had to make it special. The 6.5-liter V12, familiar to Aventador aficionados, is tuned to 759 horsepower and 509 pounds per foot of torque, 70 horsepower more than the original Aventador. The Centenario is derived from the Aventador SV, but it's the first Lamborghini built with rear-wheel steering. Other features on the Centenario include aerodynamic advancements like the twin-deck splitter at the front, an awe-inspiringly big rear diffuser, and a push-rod design suspension system. Number 6. Lamborghini Gallardo Squadra Corse. A more modern race car derivative is the Gallardo Squadra Corse, based on the 2013 Gallardo Super Trofeo race car. Only 50 of the street-legal versions were made, and only 15 came to the US. a naturally aspirated 5.2-liter V10 rated at 562 horsepower pushes its power to all four wheels through an E-gear 6-speed semi-automatic transmission. Carbon fiber is the main ingredient to make it lighter, including the tail and proud rear wing. However, unlike the race cars, the Squadra Corse retains the sound system and air conditioning. Other carbon fiber pieces include the door handles, racing seats, the center console, the lower section of the steering wheel, and the trim around the instrument panels. The car, including its unique body pieces, was all painted in a yellow called Giallo Midas. Number 5. Lamborghini Miura SV J. It's the original supercar, but in SVJ form. The J is for Jota, meaning lightweight. The track version of the road-going Miura SV appeared in 1970, but Ferruccio Lamborghini decided against entering racing competitions. It was a one-of-one model and was snapped up by millionaire Alfredo Belpone. Some hardcore Lamborghini fans learned of it and demanded the Jota treatment for the Miura SVs. It's believed around 5 conversions were made, with 6 SVJ models in total, but the original is finished in white. That one is priceless, while the other conversions are worth at least a couple of $1 million a piece. Number 4. Lamborghini Aventador LP724 50th Anniversary. When Lamborghini reached its 50th anniversary, it threw off the shackles to make something even wilder than it already was. Some people think Lamborghini is too restrained with its modern car design, so the Italian supercar maker built 100 of its anniversary edition. The exclusive aero package featured large intakes, flaps, a humongous splitter, and came in a unique yellow paint color called Giallo Maggio, unless specified otherwise. According to Lamborghini, the new bodywork makes the Aventador 50% more aerodynamically efficient. The black wheels are also exclusive to the Lamborghini Aventador 50th Anniversary Edition, and the 6.5-liter V12's power is cranked up to 710 horsepower, up from the standard 691 for the regular derivative. Number 3. Lamborghini Countach LP400 Periscopio. The Lamborghini Countach first broke new ground and then paved the way for the modern supercar. However, the iconic poster car had a few problems, and one was visibility. Rear visibility was bad enough that the R&D department at Lamborghini took a crack at fixing it. They used a periscope rearview mirror that worked via a tunnel in the roof through the back. Only 150 were made with that arrangement, although the tunnel remained on the early LP400 production models. Number 2. Lamborghini Diablo VT 6.0 SE. In 2001, and just before retiring the Diablo, Lamborghini created a 42-car limited production run for the special edition Diablo VT 6.0. It featured the 6.0-liter V12 from the Diablo GT, making 549 horsepower, along with a reversed air dam, nose panel, fenders, and a new front fascia with 2 large air intakes. Even rarer are the 20 Lamborghini Diablo VT 6.0 SE models, which feature gold metallic Oro Eleos paint representing the sunrise, and maroon ellipsis paint representing the sunset. The SE version also has Lamborghini badged brake calipers and added carbon fiber trim. Number 1. Lamborghini Jalpa. Between 1981 and 1988, Lamborghini built just 410 of its Jalpa model. The Jalpa was intended to be an affordable Lamborghini at just $60,000 in its day. Lamborghini enthusiasts have been expecting it to become more valuable over time, but that still hasn't happened yet. It was powered by a V8 engine and was easy to drive compared to the Countach, with its heavy steering, clutch, and terrible visibility. However, it wasn't hardcore and anywhere near as desirable. The Jalpa has been largely forgotten in Lamborghini's history, which is a crying shame. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, and leave a comment saying I subscribed, and I will personally reply to all of your comments. Thanks.